So we're going to program KODU this time to collect apples. Basically, when he collects the apples, he's going to score points. Now, there are a couple of ways of doing this, and I'm going to show you both so you can kind of get a sense of which is the correct one. So the first thing we're going to do is program KODU. Now, what I have done already is program the movement, because obviously we know how to do that. Next thing we're going to do is when bumped objects apple do game score. So what will happen is every time he bumps into an apple, his score will go up. Now, that's fine, except as you'll see. So let's play the game. So we play the game and we start moving around, and we move along, and we move along, and we move along. We try and get to an apple. Okay, and there it is. So now you can see, because we're still bumping this apple continuously, our score is going up continuously, and we don't want that. Also, it's annoying. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back into KODU. Let's program that. And KODU program, and we're going to get rid of this line of code. So we're going to right click on the 2, and we're going to cut row, and then we can carry on. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to have when bumped into apple. So when bumped apple, and then we're going to go to do, and we're going to eat, and then we're going to go into the add sign and eat it. So what will happen now is every time we bump into an apple, we'll eat it, so it'll disappear. But we also want to do the scoring. So under line 3, we're going to go when, no we're not, we're going to go do game score. And there we go. Now, because we don't want to have additional code or spend ages and ages adding stuff we don't need, we're literally going to click on this 3 so that we get these 2 little arrows. We're going to drag it over so it fits here. What will happen now is every time we bump into the apple, it will do the eating a bit, and it will also do this extra bit here. Let's see that happen. So we press escape and we press play, and we start moving around, and we move over the apples. There's one. Eaten. Eaten. And so you can see that the apples are eaten, so they disappear from the world, and the score goes up by 1, but only by 1. And there we go. And actually, what we could also have done is, if we go back into KODU, right-click program, when C not apple do game win. So what will happen now is once we've eaten all those apples, we get to a stage then where KODU can no longer see any apples because they've all gone. So when see not, so when we can't see apples, win. So then if we start playing the game, we move over the apples. So there's one, and there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one. Spin around, and head back over to this final apple, and we win. And that's how it's done. So there's the code once more, just to explain it again. So keyboard arrows move, we know. When we bump into an apple, we're going to eat it. In addition to that line of code, we're also then going to increment the score by 1 each time. You can change that if you decide you want to add more points. You can also change the colour of the score if you wanted to, so you have different scores for different things, you know, different colours for them. Similar with paths. And then when we can no longer see any apples, when all the apples have disappeared, we win the game. And that's how you do it.